Adam, firstly, welcome to the LNI Community Stadium. What does it mean for you to be the new manager of York City Football Club?
Obviously extremely proud and excited. First sort of time here, and you just see the scale of the place, the size of the stadium, and you just speak to people and all they want to talk about is York City. So really honoured to have the opportunity, and like I say, really excited to get going.
Yeah, we're in the stadium today. Firstly, what's your first sort of impressions of the whole building?
No, it's obviously set up for Football League football. Obviously the rugby guys are in today, but it's an unbelievable setup. It's got everything here that you'd want, and for me as a manager to come into this, it's everything that you dreamed of really. As a player and a manager, you want to play in the good stadiums, and we've certainly got one here.
Yeah, so that's sort of why York City? What was it that sold you to leave Worthing behind? Was this sort of one of the small aspects of the things?
Yeah, a little bit, but just the magnitude of the club really. Grew up with York City being a Football League club, and look at the fan base that it's got here, and then you speak to the owner and you see his vision and how he sees it going, and just everything aligned. It just seemed like a perfect fit. I feel ready to be a full-time manager, and this just seemed like an absolute perfect fit for us, and like I say, just really thrilled and delighted to have the opportunity.
Yeah, let's go into too much detail with the sort of the owner's visions and the chats and that, but what was the sort of general basis of those chats?
Just obviously implement the style of play, and looked at how we play, and looked at all the stats and that from our games and stuff, and I was a firm believer in that, and I think that's important, that you go to a club that shares your vision on how they see the game played. That was a big factor, and then just everything that's set up off the pitch, in terms of the analysis that you've got, and the guys doing the recruitment and everything. It's just all seemed good for the Football League, and it's down to us now to start delivering on the pitch.
Yeah, we will touch on the style of play quicker. Then, what is your sort of style of play as a manager?
Obviously very much possession-based team, but there's a real thing about style and purpose and stuff at the moment, and it's possession with a purpose. We like to get forward, score goals, but got asked by one of the guys earlier, is it like buzzball or football? Me and Gary are defenders, centre-backs, and love keeping clean sheets, so we pride ourselves on that as well, because there's enormous pride to keep clean sheets. At the same time, we like to be expansive, we like to create chances, like to score a lot of goals, and I think our record at my previous club was second to Chesterfield for all of the 6 leagues, whatever. We like to be expensive. We like to play with a high intensity. When the opposition have got the ball, we try to get it back in our possession as quickly as we can. We like to dominate the ball in games.
Yeah, and for those who maybe won't know too much, any sort of particular shape, or can it be pretty flexible? Yeah,
we got a couple of shapes that we showed the lads today. We have a sort of playing out shape, so. The 2 and a 4, and then we go to like a 3 and a 1 when we get a bit more comfortable possession. We showed the guys a few clips on how we like that done this morning. All seem really receptive to it, and just can't wait to get on the training field and get to work with them, and hopefully see the fruits of that come Saturday.
Yeah, you've seen the lads today. How were they with you, and sort of vice versa? How were you with them?
Just. Really good meeting. Seemed like a great bunch of players, and just everyone at the club so far has just been really welcoming and can't do enough for us, and the players seemed completely open and really sort of receptive to what was being said, and we're hoping that they can take on board over the next couple of days the work on the training pitch, and we can see some of it come into fruition, like I say, on Saturday.
Culture is so important in a dressing room now. How sort of nice was it to sort of get in there, show them a few videos, and immediately sort of see that reaction and reception just in a good way with you?
No, yeah, it's so important, like I say, having a good culture. We need to create that, and yeah, we've got high standards of how we like things done, and we'll be keen to get those across. Tony sort of staying and being part of the group that we've got as well has been massive and helped with the transition, and he took training yesterday and was really pleased with how the lads responded. So culture seems like it's there, some good players and some good personalities as well, and we're hoping to align that, bring it all together, and see us play with a good intensity come Saturday.
Yeah, touching on Maka quickly, it must have been nice to be able to go to him and sort of he can give you a bit of a lowdown and then look at it yourself and know that he's been here and seen a lot of it, so you can almost bounce off him.
No, yeah, 24 hours like meeting him, and what a lovely guy, and Gary and Cam that have come with me, just really good, genuine people, and it's good to see us all bond and get on so well. Joe, goalkeeper coach, Paul does the S&C as well. Is it Paul?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So just to meet them, genuinely lovely guys, and can't wait to all get working together and get all of our philosophy aligned and put that together. And like I say, we like to work with players and improve them, and we'll be looking to do that come tomorrow.
Yeah, you mentioned there quickly on Gary and Cameron, brought them from Worthing with you as well.
Yeah.
We'll start with Gary. What will he bring for you and to this football club generally?
Again, just a really sound person, but it's real passionate. He's got a good record as a manager in the sort of lower level, local to where we were, and he's come in and he sort of seems to find his niche, as it were, as being like an assistant manager, and he really he'll help with the culture, he'll galvanise the group, and he's a defender like myself, so he'll work a little bit on that units and working on getting their foot patterns right and stuff like that, and take them away, and not putting too much pressure on him solely to keep clean sheets, but he'll definitely thrive on working on the defensive side of our game, and just like I say, a real good person to have in the change room.
Yeah, and did he manage to catch up with the defenders all today?
I think briefly, but he'll probably get them together and have single sort of team unit meetings with them and show little bits of detail. It's really sort of reassuring for myself that both Gary and Cameron want to come, and I think it's easier to implement our philosophy if we've got a couple of us that know the expectations that I expect, and I think it's going to be easier to deliver when you've got a couple of good guys come with you as well.
Yeah, and just a bit deeper on Cameron, what will he bring as a coach?
Yeah, so Cam, been working at Brighton's academy for a while now. Really good coach, but a bit more on the technical and side, and he'll do a lot of the videos and put them together and stuff like that. So a lot of our analysis will come through Cam. I feel like we've got sort of all bases covered. Very good coach on the grass, but then he'll definitely go away, put the videos together to show lads, give them clear pictures on exactly what we want.
Yeah, how key is analysis for you in sort of your overall package it a game by game sort of thing?
No, massive, yeah. I think it's a big part of our training, how we like players to learn from actually seeing it, and we'll definitely be spending a lot of time looking over footage of our games and seeing where we can improve, and it's a massive part of what we do. So to have Cam on board with that is really, really helpful, and I'm delighted that they both joined us.
Yeah, I will touch on Worthing a little bit more because it'd be unfair not to. What was your biggest sort of proudest moment now looking back on that?
Yeah, obviously, there's a promotion to National League South. It's never been done in the club's history before to get to that level, so that was obviously very proud. Winning the Sussex Senior Cup, which hadn't been done for a while. All the some successes on the pitch. I think we was top in the Isham Premier for 3 seasons before we actually got promoted with COVID and stuff. And then, our first ever season last year, finishing joint 3rd with Oxford City, and then quite missing out on the playoffs, and then continuing that this year. So, really pleased with what's been achieved on the pitch. But I think the biggest success would be the amount of players that we've had come into our academy from 16 and then go off and earn pro contracts and follow their dream of being a professional footballer. I think looking back, that's the moments that really fill me with the greatest bits of pride is seeing these young lads come to us, maybe could have fallen out the game, but then work hard and get back in it, and then, like I say, follow their dream and get into the Football League.
Would you call yourself a winner, in terms of football games, but also then man to man looking after people like that? Because you touched on academy there.
Yeah.
How big's the academy going to be here for you?
Yeah, no, like we were talking about Matt earlier in the vision. The vision is to, really improve everything with the academy as well, and take it forward. And there was nothing set up at Worthing when I first joined. We set up a 14s, 15s, 16s that led into an under-19 sort of youth programme, college programme. Wasn't in place, and we sort of put that together, and the success was the amount of players that we've had come through that and play in our first team, and that's something that I'm keen to sort of create here. I want the best local players, representing York out there on a Saturday, and I'm really keen for that. I'll give younger players an opportunity if I feel they're up to it, and that's something that I'm really passionate about, and that aligned with the vision that Matt had for the club as well. I think it's been a while since there's been players coming through at York City, and for a club of this size, it should produce more of its own players, and that's definitely something that I'm keen to try and help with.
Yeah, so sort of looking past the first team and staying up at the minute is so crucial, but
of course it is,
down the line, meeting-wise with the academy and trying to sort of integrate the two together again.
No, definitely, and I want to be here for a long time. I was at Worthing for a long time, and it took a while to build, and that's definitely what I see here at York City. I want to be here a long time and build something for the future, and like I say, it's the next 11 games, and getting the points we need to stay in this league is the key priority. But want to start making steps to look beyond that and how we can improve things beyond that, and definitely getting youth players and young players come through our system and into our first team is a real goal that I want to try and achieve over the foreseeable future as well.
How do you assess the situation at present? How much have you sort of seen and understood so far?
In terms of the academy, or the playing?
The playing side and staying up ultimately.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't be here if we didn't think we could do it. I think we inherited a good crop of players, and we hope they're going to be really receptive to how we want to play, and can see from their attitude, and obviously it'd be nice to sit on the grass tomorrow for real, but to see how receptive they're going to be to how we want to play. But yeah, all the signs look really encouraging. The group looks together, look like they're a good bunch of, like saying about the culture and everything like that. Nothing, looks too disjointed on that front. So really optimistic, and like I say, we wouldn't have took the job if we didn't believe we could stay in the division.
11 games to go within the division. Any sort of short-term goals immediately off the offset, or?
No, I think similar position when I first took over at Worthing, although I think there was 11 games, so only had 1 point. But we come in and it's similar here, and it's just game by game really, just to focus everything onto Saturday. Wilston at home, and that's got to be the priority, and not look any further ahead than that. And then once that game's done, 5 o'clock, 10 past 5, our attention and turn to Fylde on the Tuesday night, and that's, I know it's probably not what you or the supporters want to hear at this stage, but yeah, that's going to be the boring answer, and it's going to be the truth ultimately, that we need to focus game by game and put everything and leave everything into every minute of every game.
Yeah, we'll touch on just Saturday then. Any sort of early assessments within of what Wilson are going to bring, or how we're going to sort of approach the game?
No, yeah, just try to get the players to try and adopt our playing philosophy straight away. We want to try and implement that. So, there might be some changes that the supporters can see firsthand from there. But the play a certain system. Obviously, there might be a response after their defeat last night. So yeah, it's down to us to start the game sharp and on the front foot. And like I say, we're going to really focus on ourselves and what we can produce, and keep on improving ourselves. And that's going to be the key focus, definitely in the short term.
Mentioned the fans sort of early on in the interview. How excited are you for Saturday and to see them all in the LNER?
No, yeah. Probably can't hide the excitement on my face really. You sort of come in and you see the stadium and you just visualise the fans being in there, and yeah, like really excited to see that. Hoping my family will be able to come up and make the journey up as well, and it's something that's going to fill me with enormous pride to be still on the side of that touchline, and I want the players to really put on a good show for them.
Yeah, and a sort of early message for the supporters?
Don't know, put them on the spot there. Just get behind the team and like they always seem to do. I think there was really good following down at Barnet. Just get behind them is going to be really important, especially here at home. We've got some really big home games coming up, and just come and support us, get behind the team, and we'll try and leave everything out there on the pitch for them.